Hey, good morning. Welcome to the Daily Coffee Chat with Ryan Frank. It's Friday. Woohoo! You made it to Friday. Great job. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm excited today because I want to give you an update on some ministry projects and some things that we're working on. I have no guests today on the show. No guests. We have had some amazing guests this week, and we have some amazing guests lined up for next week. Today is just me. And what I want to do today is I want to share with you what's new at KidzMatter. And I also want to give you a secret heads up. You need to hang on, keep listening to the coffee chat, because in about 15 minutes, I'm going to give you a heads up about something that's coming next week. One thing I'm so proud about so proud of you about this community is how you continue to grow. And I see it in the Facebook posts. I see it online. You're emailing me with our KidMin Academy students. I'm reading it in every week in the work that you are doing. That is that you are continuing to grow. Here's the thing. Growth does not happen automatically. You have to plan to grow. And if you are going to grow as a Christian, it's not going to happen automatically. If you're going to grow as a husband or a wife or a parent, it's not going to happen automatically. If you're going to grow as a ministry leader, it's not going to happen automatically. Growth always requires a plan. And I've heard John Maxwell teach this a lot in the past, and others for that matter, that you just need to schedule time every day to grow. At least, John Maxwell says, 5 days a week. You need to have time set aside. Now, here's the thing. Educators and researchers tell us that you grow more if you absorb information more frequently in smaller amounts, as opposed to absorbing a ton of information all at one time. So what would it look like if you took time 5 days a week for yourself to grow? What if you scheduled a 30-minute block of time, or even a 1-hour block of time 5 days a week to grow? What if every Monday you spent an hour just in communion with the Lord, reading his word, in prayer, meditating and reflecting upon what God is doing in your life, listening to some worship music? What if you took an hour on Tuesday and Wednesday and you found a good leadership book and you read it? Maybe you read it on Tuesday, and then on Wednesday you take an hour and really reflect on it and reread it and come up with some action steps. What if you took an hour on Thursday and you listen to a podcast, a leadership podcast, and then maybe on Friday you listen to that same exact leadership podcast again, and you really think about, how does this impact me? I promise you, friends, if you took 5 hours a week, 5 1-hour blocks of time, even if you started with 5 30-minute blocks of time, and you just were committed to growth, personal growth, spiritual growth, professional growth, I'm telling you what, it would make a huge, huge difference. And one thing that I love is that you give me and you give our ministry the opportunity to come alongside of you in your ministry journey. A lot of you look to me and KidzMatter and our resources and our conference and our academy and everything that we're doing for that personal development and professional development. And we are truly, truly humbled by that. What I want to do today is I want to give you an update. I want to give you 5 updates of things that we are working on here at KidzMatter HQ these days. And then I want to let you in on a secret heads up, something that is coming on Monday. Update number 1, community, is the new KidzMatter magazine is out. This just literally 2 days ago showed up on my desk. It should be hitting your mailboxes any day now if it has not hit your mailbox already. This is our fall issue, which is our Megacon issue. So it's a flip issue of the magazine. Okay. Half of the magazine is content and articles. David Wakerly has an article in this one on online engagement, which is a great content. It's a great article. Of course, we have our regular KidMin Spotlight, where we spotlight a different kids pastor. Sean Sweet, do preteens really need a curriculum? The future, this is a good one. The Future of Online Children's Ministry by Sean Sweet. I'm super pumped for you to see this issue of the magazine. It's gonna be a good one. We have featured some ways that y'all are changing the way you do ministry. Got some feedback from the community. Top 10 ways to grow your leadership in a COVID digital world. Okay, written by a guy named Ryan Frank. Really, really nice guy. You should meet him sometime. Then you flip the issue over. By the way, Andy, who's listening with me, I don't know if you can see this, see my face kind of sparkling, but this spotlight may be maybe on its last days. It is flickering like crazy over there. But backside of the magazine is our resource directory, KidzMatter resource directory. It's also the Megacon event guide in resource directory. Of course, this year, Megacon is different because of COVID-19, but you'll get the gist of the content for our conference. We're still doing all of our workout, all of our breakouts, all of our fuel ups. There's still over 150 training sessions happening. But it's all right here. So pretty pumped about the new issue of KidzMatter magazine. Big shout out to Amber Pike, Angie Steely, Dave Condiff, Joe DeLeon, everyone who's part of the KidzMatter magazine team, hands-on. You've done a great job with this issue. Number 2, second update. Megacon is right around the corner. Megacon is coming soon. Here's what you need to do, friends. You need to go to kidminnation.com. Megacon is the first week of October. We did have to change it a little bit this year. It's October 5th through the 9th. We can't meet in Nashville, Tennessee, but we are doing it online and we're expanding it. So there is a free option. There's no reason that you should not participate in Megacon because there's even a free option. Go to KidMin, KIDMIN, nation.com. What you'll see there is you'll learn about the mega prize. We've got a $7,600 mega prize is the current value. You can learn more about that at kidminnation.com. You also will see the schedule for all 5 days. Again, there is the online basic registration, which is free. And then there is Online Plus, which if you already had a ticket to Megacon Nashville, you get this ticket complimentary. But you can also purchase it if you haven't purchased it already. It gives you the content plus lots more. Then you can also see the full 5-day schedule. Who are our main stage speakers? What are the deep dives that are taking place? The fuel ups that are taking place, and when? It's October 5th through the 9th. Get registered. We are only 24 days away. Only 24 days away from KidMin Nation Megacon. Once again, the website is kidminnation.com. Number 3, I've got 5 things I'm going to share with you, then a secret heads up. Number 3, the Parenting in Coronaville workshop has now been released. By the way, all of these links Andy will put in the show notes at kidzmatter.com. A link to subscribe to KidzMatter magazine, a link to Megacon, a link to the Parenting in Coronaville workshop. It's now released. A lot of you have taken advantage of this. This is a 1-hour training to help you help the parents in your ministry. I have 5 speakers. This is all pre-recorded. Once you purchase the workshop, you download it. You get a video version, an audio version, a reproducible workbook, social graphics, a promo video. And it's intended for you to share with all the families in your church. And when you purchase it, you get a license to share it with all the families in your church. Some will want to watch the video, some will want to listen to the audio. You might try to get everybody at the church together for this workshop, or you might just share it and say, this is our gift to you. Absorb this content on your own schedule as you have time. But we talk about topics like, how do you help kids navigate screen time? How do you make the most of this? How do you kind of shift your mindset as parents, as a family, from just surviving to, hey, we want to thrive as a family? How do you help kids with anxiety? A lot of kids are anxious right now. How do you create a biblical plan? How do you help kids worship at home? Got a great lineup of speakers. It's only $95, and you get a license to share it with every family in your church, whether that's 5 families or 55 or 555 families. Go to KidzMatter.com, put a Z in there, KidzMatter with a Z.com, and go click the training button in the red bar, and you'll see the Parenting in Cronaville workshop. All right, that's number 3. Let's go to 4. Then I'm going to share with you my secret heads up. Number 4, we are close to 25,000 members in our Facebook group. I thought we would have been there last week. It's amazing. Sometimes we'll have weeks where 100 people, 150 people will join the Facebook group. And then we have these weeks where it's like 20 people, 25 people. And the last couple of weeks have been like that. So it's taken us a little longer than I anticipated to get to 25,000 members. But the last time I checked, let me see if I can check right now. Let me go to the I Love Kidmin community, see if it'll tell me how many members are in here. Yeah, 24.9 thousand isn't helping me. I think it's 24,900 and 24,920 something or 30 something. We're getting close, but I would just want to thank you so much for being a part of KidzMatter's I Love Kidmin Facebook community. I can't share my screen. I intended on sharing my screen. I was going to show you some of the hot topics right now. People are already talking about Christmas. Can you believe that? Already thinking toward Christmas. There are some great conversations, of course, happening around fall events. 14 hours ago, Hannah posted, how often does your church hold a staff meeting? And in 14 hours, 257 of you have chimed in. 257 of you, which is crazy. What are some other top ones? Some other hot ones right now. Let's see. Some conversations I see happening around this new Netflix series. Cuties. Beth and I discussed this at home last night. Yeah, I want to read this thread that Sam Sprott put on. From what I've heard, is a little disturbing, but I need to do a little more research on it. This Netflix series that was released yesterday, featuring 11-year-old girls, that a lot of people are saying is not at all appropriate for 11-year-old girls. Yeah, there's a conversation happening there. Lots of good conversations happening in KidzMatter's I Love Kidmin community. Thank you so much for being a part. Number five. Everyone is still loving the downloads at KidzMatter.com. We have new stuff hitting the site today, almost every day. New games, new teaching series, new videos, new tools to help you with family discipleship. If you've not been on KidzMatter.com recently, please go there and check out the new downloads. And if you are creating content for your children's ministry, and it looks like something that would be a good addition to the KidzMatter store, remember, most of the stuff at KidzMatter is created by you, the Kidmin community, and you earn 50% of the sales. So if you're making videos, countdown timers, games, teaching units, printables of some sort, there's a button on there where you can contribute your resources, show them to our team, and we'll put them through the funnel of of evaluating, is this a good fit for KidzMatter.com? Now, finally, as I wrap up, here's the secret heads up. Monday begins our big bonus week for KidzMatter Pro. Next week is the week that you'll want to sign up for KidzMatter Pro and get your membership. When you join KidzMatter Pro, you get free downloads every month. You get a free coaching call with me every month. You get a free subscription to KidzMatter magazine in the mail that I just talked to you about. But 3 times a year, we do our big bonus week. Next week is big bonus week, where if you sign up for KidzMatter Pro, you're going to get a free t-shirt in the mail. You're going to get some additional bonuses in addition to the bonuses you would already receive for the month of September. So next week, you'll hear more about that on Monday. Just want to give you a heads up. If you're thinking about signing up for KidzMatter Pro, don't sign up today. Okay, wait until Monday when big bonus week comes around. It's the same price as always, but you'll get a free t-shirt in the mail. I'm not going to tell you what the t-shirt is till Monday, but I promise you, you're going to love it. It's a soft t-shirt every kid's pastor is going to want to wear. You'll get some extra bonuses. Big bonus week is next week. Friends, thanks for joining me on today's coffee chat. Let me end by reminding you what we talked about at the beginning, and that is have a plan for growth. Growing never happens by default. You have to choose to grow, and you have to make a plan to grow. What would happen if you chose to take 10 minutes a day, 30 minutes a day, an hour a day to grow? I think you'd be amazed at what would happen. But you have to be intentional about it, and you have to create a plan. Friends, have a wonderful weekend. Let's keep the conversation rolling in KidzMatter's I Love KidMin community. If we can serve you any way, you please reach out to us and let us know.